Congratulations! You have been rewarded with a $100 restaurant cash certificate. This certificate entitles you to $25 off every month for the next 4 months at thousands of participating restaurants nationwide. In addition, you will also have access to an unlimited amount of the latest and greatest fast food and restaurant coupons that you can use to receive free items, BOGO deals, and discounts at your favorite food spots anytime you want. How can we do this? We drive a ton of new diners to thousands of restaurants nationwide to fill their empty tables. The majority of customers that we send to these restaurants spend around $66 with a $25 cash certificate. You will receive a $25 restaurant cash certificate every month for the next 4 months. Choose from thousands of participating restaurants in virtually every city in every state of the USA. So redeem your certificate before it expires. Eat up to 50% off of your bill and thank the business who gave you this special offer by doing business with them again and referring your friends and family members. Katrina from Grassonville, Maryland said, "The process to redeem was super easy. Find a certificate for the restaurant and redeem. It really was that simple. So what are you waiting for? Activate your offer today."
Let's go ahead and get into it. This presentation is about the 12 success factors your recession-proof home-based business must have in order to succeed and grow. So there are a couple of things I want to teach and share with you today. One is about the 12 success factors for a recession-proof business. Next, the company that I use that meets all 12 of these factors, and my personal recommendations for products. Also, I will be sharing with you information about myself and my product recommendations to you over the coming weeks by you completing this email information before we begin. All right, so let's go ahead and continue. So we're talking about there's 12 success factors, or really 12 questions that you need to ask about any company or your business concept at all. So that what we're going to do is go over those 12 questions that you should ask. The very first question is what we could offer unique, highly consumable, and used by everyone? Of course, in these economic times, the things that is going on here in America, just listening on the news and stuff, this is also very important. In other words, is it unique, highly consumable, and can it be used by everyone? Or is it subject to any economic flows and everything else? I know when I got up this morning, I brushed my teeth. And every day I brush my teeth. I eat food, I consume things. So highly consumable. See, the product or service provided should fulfill the need of the average person or family, so there's no reason to create the need to buy. See, being part of everyday economy is what will give everyone the best chance at success. This is what creates stable residual income rather than income based on recruitment. So now this will allow us to provide value to a wide audience and keep them as customers for years to come. I have personally been a customer with this company that I'm working with now since 1991, buying their products. So I remained a customer because of the products. Question number 2, is what we could offer competitively priced? Being able to offer the consumer a discount on products or services they are already purchasing creates an advantage in the marketplace. So number 1 was unique, highly consumable, but the price has to be right as well. That creates the perfect level of value. And without this, our prospect wouldn't have a real reason to become a customer. The business opportunity is not good enough reason. Question number 3. Does what we could offer have a low entry fee? Many companies charge a very high fee to partner with them. Front loading of products, distributor fees, and website fees. This would be a major deterrent in finding business builders to partner with. If there is a fee, it should be affordable and refundable. The residual income would need to be based on product or services and not on the recruitment commissions. Question number 4. Does what we could offer have a low personal production requirement? The product or services should be something that families use every day. So there is no need to change the family's budget to accommodate the cost of doing business. It should not be a buying decision, but a shopping decision. In other words, simply switching stores. There should not be any additional requirements to participate in the business other than being a customer. Question number 5. What is the risk of our time, our money, and reputation for what we offer? See, I wanted to make sure I'm going to offer something that will be fully refundable, as well as all of the products and services offered. See, that means that no one that we share the company with could be taken advantage of financially and would always be in a safe place. See, everyone should have the opportunity to be successful and to do it with integrity. Would it have proven sustainable compensation? That's the key, because we don't want to be working forever. How about number 6? The ideal choice should have a high monthly reorder rate. A high monthly reorder rate. I mentioned earlier, I've been buying products from this company ever since 1991, month in and month out. So the ideal choice should have a high reorder rate. Now, this is a simple statistic that will paint a picture of whether the fruit of our efforts would remain in the future. In many companies, when a customer doesn't reorder, they usually resign. This is the source of our residual income, or it should be. So we really want that as high as possible, that reorder rate. In MLM, or traditional multi-level marketing, the average reorder rate is around 20%. But the right business model would need figures in the mid-90s. It would be a must that customers would continue to purchase for the value of the products and the services. So if our monthly reorder rate is low, we would always be recruiting more distributors to cover those who are leaving, making our growth potential limited to our constant efforts. And that's not the type of business I was looking for. Question number 7. Is the attrition manageable? See, attrition was something we needed low. If someone decided to no longer work the business, it can't mean that no longer buy the product or service. Let me repeat. Attrition was something we needed low. If someone decided to no longer work the business, it can't mean that they no longer buy the product or service. See, a low attrition rate means that the brand had value with or without the opportunity attached to it. I began as a customer in 1991. I wanted to go ahead and work the business at the time point, but I didn't have the training and everything else. And as a result, I had actually shared the products and services with others, but I stopped working the business. But the one thing that stood there and one thing that continued since 1991 is I still bought the products month in and month out. I was retained. This company has products. My company has products that has a reorder rate of about 96.5%. So a low attrition rate means that the brand had value with or without the opportunity. And this will be the only way to build a real business. Number 8, question. Would the product or service withstand the test of time? Would the product or service be relative to the growth of the marketplace? Will it be around long term? We were not looking for a company built on hype or a ground floor opportunity that would just fizzle out. Okay. Question number 9. We would need to be sure, and here's the question, would the compensation plan have breakaways or binaries? Binaries going down 2 different paths. Breakaway, which means that you brought someone into your company business and they were able to build up faster than you, and that's fine, but then they would break away from you, which means that your volume would go down because they broke away. It's okay if they're working harder than you, that they should make more money than you. That's fine. But if you brought them in and mentored them and everything else, for their whole complete volume just to break away is not right. Okay, so we wanted to be sure to understand the ins and outs of the compensation plan. And if it penalized its builders for enrolling customers that built large organizations or rewards the non-producer in order to ensure themselves a paycheck. In other words, we needed a company that takes a stand against breakaways and secures a willable business. In other words, I can build a business to last a lifetime. That when I die or something, I can pass this on to my family. I'm talking about building generational wealth. So we needed a company that took a stand against breakaways and secures a willable business for the future as ours and ours alone. And the compensation plan will need to be built on a sense of gain rather than a fear of loss. And the question is, would we believe in that company? Question number 10. Did the company have a track record? Many companies fail within the first 5 years from their founding, usually because they are underfunded or poorly managed. And the concept of a ground floor opportunity is that companies will only be fruitful to the pioneers. Now, we wanted a company to prove that they were going to last. And the best way to determine that was their track record. We were in it for the long haul, and I wanted to make sure that they were too. When I became a customer in 1991, this company had only been in existence for 6 years. It had passed that initial 5-year part. In other words, most businesses fail during the first 5 years. This business has been around. This business has been around since 1985. I've been buying the product since 1991. They have a proven track record. They are a debt-free company, and we'll learn a little bit more. Question number 11. Is the company financially sound? In other words, many do not look into the financials. And what a shame. We wanted a company that did not start out in financial debt. A core principle for any company should be to stay debt-free. So we needed to ask ourselves, will the company we choose last? And another good question to ask would be, have they ever been delayed or late in paying commissions or delivering products or services? Question number 12. Do they have strong management? In other words, most direct selling companies that possess a multi-level marketing business model, which allows the owners and or the managers of the company to own the downline. Okay. They started it. They're at the top and they own the downline. Okay. That enables them to make their millions. Okay. But then they can move on because the downline is theirs. That affects the decisions they make as they make themselves wealthy at the expense of other people's future. I wanted to look for a company with a sound business mindset to him. We needed to choose a company that was built on leadership, preferably from Fortune 500 companies, whose corporate employees cannot participate in the compensation plan, and the company would need to be built on solid principles. These are the 12 questions that you need to ask about starting the business. The 12 questions that I've asked, and the company that I've chosen satisfies these with stars and fireworks, exceeds all expectations of these 12 factors. So now that we've had an opportunity to go over these questions, that will help us make our life-changing decision, we should inventory your goals. You need to take an inventory. What is it that you want to accomplish? And also, what is your current existing default future? In other words, by default, if you don't do anything now or make any drastic changes, what does your future look like? Then you need to ask yourself the following question. Which one of these 12 points would I be willing to take off the page, and still throw my time and energy and reputation into? See, if you find a company that has real people buying real products and services that they really need and use every day, then it's all common sense. See, it's possible that you are already having some success with your business, but imagine if you can have 12 success factors for you. How would that impact your workload, your growth, and your lifestyle? If you're curious about the business that we've chosen, I would like to invite you to listen to some of our members who have applied the 12 success factors and built the business to last a lifetime that you will ever have to build. So at this point, you're thinking, what's the name of the company? When I first had a discussion about this company back in 1991, the one question I had was, what about the products and do they really work? You came to this presentation either because of my story on social media about the products or about a business opportunity, about being your own boss. But I wanted to take the time and talk about my experience with these products. So let's talk about this online wellness shopping store, which is called Melaleuca. So at this point, you have a decision on what path you wish to take. Remember, everyone begins as a customer. You can build a business if you are your business's best customer. And I invite you to become a customer and learn everything about that first. You will take this at no risk because of my company's 90-day, 100% satisfaction guarantee. See, I began as a customer in 1991, and only now have I decided to build a business. So let's talk about the products, the foundation of this business. And I have another free gift with you. And just as I mentioned, take out your phone, go ahead and hit this QR code, or you can actually hit the button on this presentation. Go ahead and pick up your free gift, but also wait and click the button below. And let's go ahead and I'm going to share with you more about the products and also give you another free gift. Let's get started. This is Dr. Smith.
Congratulations! Get $100 off a box of wine. Activate your offer now. How can we do this? We're helping independent winemakers from around the world make a name for themselves. It's all about building brand awareness and customer loyalty for the winemakers involved. To receive your $100 off box of wine, redeem your offer before it expires. Then simply wait for it to be delivered right to your door. And don't forget to thank the business who gave you this special offer by doing business with them again in the future and referring your friends and family members. Kaylin said, "The wines are better tasting than similarly priced wines I would buy at the store. I loved their wines. I would highly recommend." So what are you waiting for? Activate your offer today.
Every other supplement company on the planet wishes they had a mineral delivery technology like Oligo. Why? Because minerals are essential to thousands of biological functions inside the body. Your body simply cannot function correctly without an adequate supply of a multitude of trace minerals. Yet your body doesn't make them. And it's just not possible to get the trace minerals you need in today's diet. Supplementing with minerals seems like an easy solution, but it's not that simple. The minerals and national brands are in a form that is incredibly difficult for the body to absorb. Even worse, research has proven that these biologically unavailable minerals throw off a cascade of damaging free radical activity throughout the body and actually destroy much-needed antioxidants. Only Oligo mineral delivery technology delivers the essential minerals you need, just like nature. This patented innovation binds minerals to key proteins and fibers, making Melaleuca minerals 10 times more absorbable than other brands, all while providing 5 times better antioxidant protection. There is nothing else in the world like Oligo. Where can you find Oligo? Only at Melaleuca.
Melaleuca's Vitality Multivitamin and Mineral sets the gold standard for daily vitamin and mineral supplementation. It has changed countless lives. Here's just one example that clearly demonstrates its unique effectiveness. In May 1997, a young mother from Carlisle, Iowa, learned that she'd be expecting again. Only this time, the pregnancy would be much different. Brought on by 1990s fertility medication, Bobby McCoy was expecting an astonishing 7 babies. With a mother's unrelenting love and a desire to carry all of her children through to term, Bobby was faced with an unprecedented predicament: how to not only nourish herself, but have the nutrition to grow 7 additional human bodies as her pregnancy progressed. Bobby's doctor was concerned she wouldn't be able to eat enough to give her babies the nutrients they needed and instructed her to consume at least 4,000 calories a day. But Bobby will tell you she never ate 4,000 calories a day. She just couldn't. Between morning sickness and the shifting of her internal organs, there were many days when the only thing she could keep down was her Melaleuca vitamins. On November 19, 1997, Bobby gave birth to all 7 healthy babies. It was the first time in the history of humankind that a woman had accomplished such a feat. In Bobby's estimation, it was a miracle, and she attributed this miracle to God's blessing her. And her doctor pointed out how important it was that her Melaleuca Vitality multivitamin and mineral had provided the necessary nutrients to assist in this unprecedented miracle. If this supplement could provide that kind of nutritional support to Bobby and 7 developing babies, just imagine what it might do for you. Where can you find Vitality multivitamin and mineral? Only at Melaleuca.
There's no mistake that the height of Melaleuca's scientific achievements is the Peak Performance Nutrition Pack. This collection of 65 health-promoting nutrients combine together to affect human health in ways everyone should be aware of. Developed over decades by Melaleuca scientists and a host of the world's leading nutrition experts, the Peak Performance Pack addresses human health at the cellular level, significantly reducing free radical damage and inflammation. Addressing your health at such a basic level is critical because your body's systems are all interconnected. What happens in one affects the others. So providing nutrition at the root level produces improvements throughout the body. In research, the Peak Performance Pack produced significant improvements in 25 key health markers like lower heart rate, lower cholesterol, lower blood pressure, and increased nitric oxide. It's now been proven in 4 separate clinical studies. That's how we can say with confidence that Peak Performance is the only supplement that will allow you to add years to your life and life to your years. Where can you find the Peak Performance Pack? Only at Melaleuca.
This is the world's most comprehensive probiotic supplement with 11 billion live probiotics from 9 diverse strains of good bacteria for optimal health. A healthy gut microbiome has been connected to all aspects of good health, including digestive health, mental health, cardiovascular health, and immune health. In fact, 70% of your immune system resides in your gut. Replenishing the good bacteria daily is critical throughout your life. Florify provides a diversity and quantity of probiotics you won't find in national brands. And it's packed in an acid-resistant capsule, delivering probiotics to the intestines where they thrive, rather than being destroyed as they pass through the acidic environment of your stomach. Where can you find Florify? Only at Melaleuca.
While we're talking about all-important gut health, we can't stress enough how important it is for you to get your daily allowance of fiber. And yet, 95% of North Americans are not getting enough fiber each day. There's a 19 out of 20 chance you're one of them, unless you've already discovered FiberWise. Sure, there are a lot of fiber products out there, but none of them even come close to what FiberWise offers. Taking only insoluble fiber is not enough. Many people don't realize that without an adequate supply of soluble fiber each day, your body cannot dispose of cholesterol. And cholesterol will accumulate in the bile until your bile actually becomes a toxic sludge, causing all kinds of problems. FiberWise is specially formulated to help reduce the risk of heart disease, lower cholesterol, and promote regularity and a healthy digestive tract. And that's only the beginning. Unlike national brand fiber supplements, FiberWise is made with a proprietary blend of 7 diverse sources of fiber, soothing herbs, antioxidants, probiotics, and the ideal ratio of soluble and insoluble fiber. It's absolutely the best in the marketplace. There's nothing like it. And where can you find FiberWise? Only at Melaleuca.
Another area Melaleuca has invested significant time, resources, and scientific talent is in the area of brain health, especially in babies and developing children. Do you want your children to have the best chance at developing a healthy brain and excel in school, even do well in college? Then you should be giving them Omega-3 Cream Delight. Did you know the human brain is 60% fat? Not just any fat. Brains are made up of essential fatty acids, and in the earliest stages of life, getting the right kind of omega-3 fatty acids is absolutely essential for the proper development of the human brain. Most Melaleuca shoppers don't know this, but when Melaleuca CEO Frank Vandersloot was a child, his mother used to make him drink cod liver oil several times per week. Academically, he was always far ahead of all other kids in his class. He aced all the achievement tests and received the math award for being the best math student in his high school. He attributes his academic success to his mom's forcing him to take fish oil as a child. And there are a ton of scientific studies that back him up on that. Omega-3s help in brain development. That's why Melaleuca offers Omega-3 Cream Delight. Give your kids the best chance in life. Omega-3 Cream Delight provides the pure, cold water omega-3s developing brains need in a fruity, creamy, yogurt-like whip even the pickiest eaters can't resist. A child's brain starts developing in the mother's womb. So who needs this product? Anyone with a child, anyone pregnant, and every parent who wants a chance at keeping up with their kids. Where can you find Omega-3 Cream Delight? Only at Melaleuca.
Regular activity and a consistent exercise routine are also fundamental to good overall health. While you're in the zone working up a sweat, it's important to stay hydrated. And this is where Melaleuca has out-Gatored Gatorade. Sustained Sport transforms plain water into unequaled performance-enhancing hydration. Those of you who are less demanding can keep drinking Gatorade. But where Gatorade offers 2 electrolytes, Sustain offers all 4 your body needs, with a fraction of the calories, carbs, and sugars of Gatorade and double the electrolytes. Why would you ever reach for anything other than satisfying and delicious Sustain Sport? Where can you find Sustain Sport? Only at Melaleuca.
With so many distractions vying for our attention, a drop in our average productivity is becoming a problem. More and more people of every age are searching for a way to improve their mental performance by increasing their ability to sustain concentration, hoping to alleviate the negative side effects of constant distraction. Too many turn to cheap caffeine pills, sugary energy drinks, and other high-stimulus solutions to address the issue. But these quick fixes can cause jitters, stress headaches, and energy crashes that often undermine the productivity you're trying to improve. With this in mind, Melaleuca created Focus AP. Focus AP is an exclusive supplement designed to help you better cope with the stresses and distractions of everyday life in a healthy and productive way. Focus AP delivers an immediate boost to your focus and energy levels that last all day long, all without those frustrating jitters or crashes. The secret is in Focus AP's proprietary blend of natural ingredients: caffeine, theacrine, methylliberine, and coffee berry. These powerful ingredients work synergistically to improve focus and productivity, while boosting energy and increasing dopamine levels in the brain. We've paired a proven combination of caffeine and slow-release caffeine to provide immediate benefits while also supporting mental energy and mood for up to 12 hours. The addition of theacrine and methylliberine helps eliminate nervous jitters that can be experienced with caffeine while helping to improve executive function, alertness, brain power, and reaction time much better than caffeine alone. Theacrine works to boost energy and mood by raising dopamine levels and extending the life of dopamine in your system. Its stimulus helps enhance mental endurance and performance while also promoting focus and clarity. Theacrine also acts as an effective antioxidant in the body. Methylliberine is a powerful, natural brain support nutrient and is only found naturally in specific species of coffee beans. It works to enhance the normal activation of neurotransmitters such as dopamine. Caffeine, theacrine, and methylliberine are enhanced further by the addition of coffee berry, a unique ingredient that has been clinically shown to enhance brain-derived neurotrophic factor, essential for learning and memory. This proprietary Melaleuca combination has been proven to be far more effective at boosting focus than caffeine or other focus-enhancing supplements alone, all while reducing, or in many cases eliminating, caffeine's negative side effects. Focus AP enhances your focus, attention, and performance, whether at work, at school, or even play. Focus AP works with your body's natural processes to provide sustained, all-day energy while supporting mental acuity, working memory, reaction time, and heightened alertness. It's a critical part of Melaleuca's complete line of brain health supplements that work together to give you the support you need. So try Focus AP and see just how far your undistracted productivity will take you. Focus AP. Only available at Melaleuca, the wellness company.
Your brain is the most important organ within your nervous system. Its role is central to how you experience life. It's the source of every thought, every memory, every spoken word. It makes sense of everything you see, hear, touch, taste, and smell. And it's responsible for most everything you do. So it's no wonder that its health has a huge impact on your mood and outlook on life. Chemical messengers called neurotransmitters in the brain affect how you feel. Chemicals like dopamine and serotonin directly affect your mood and ultimately your ability to cope with life, especially if they get used up and their levels drop. Unfortunately, our bodies respond to the everyday stress we experience by producing fight-or-flight chemicals that, if allowed to go on too long, can damage brain cells and make it harder to keep serotonin levels high. Supporting your body with proper nutrition, especially through supplementation, can make a big difference in its efforts to stay healthy and produce normal amounts of neurotransmitters. Today's world is full of stress. The difficulties and worries of daily life can often be chronic, with no real end in sight. These burdens wear away at us, leaving too many of us feeling down and not able to live our best lives. Lots of circumstances can trigger stress: work, school, parenting, and especially our personal finances. Given all these modern stressors, nearly 55% of adults worldwide report feeling stressed on a daily basis. That stress can not only affect our daily living, but the long-term health of our bodies and minds. That's exactly why Melaleuca created Luminex Mood Support. Luminex has been specially formulated to support your brain with the nutrients it needs every day to help you feel positive and present. Luminex supports your mood and overall outlook on life with its natural blend of saffron, ashwagandha, B vitamins, and our proprietary calming blend of key botanicals. Saffron, known as the world's most expensive culinary spice, is a powerful nutritional ingredient high in antioxidants that has been used for thousands of years to support and improve mood function. It naturally supports mood by inhibiting the reuptake of, or allowing the recycling of, serotonin, dopamine, and other neurotransmitters. This keeps them from being used up, keeping their levels higher within the brain. That's important because serotonin and dopamine are the mood-enhancing chemicals that help you feel an increased sense of satisfaction and happiness. Ashwagandha, an herb native to Africa and Asia, has been used to support a calming effect on mood for centuries. Recent studies have found that it also has a powerful effect on energy levels and concentration, while helping to support the body's natural regulation of stress. B vitamins play a crucial role in brain function and the production of the neurotransmitters involved in mood regulation. They also support energy and are essential for cell maintenance throughout the body. Luminex also contains Melaleuca's proprietary calming blend of key botanicals, including lemon balm, to promote relaxation and the body's natural production of GABA, helping to calm the mind, lavender extract to help calm and improve mood, and chamomile extract to support deeper sleep, better relaxation, and a sense of peace. Other mood support supplements on the market typically feature only one or two of these active ingredients, while Luminex provides the perfect blend of all of them for the best long-term results. While making healthy lifestyle changes are also important to managing stress, Luminex provides unmatched nutritional support you can't find in any other supplement. Luminex's powerful combination of natural nutrients deliver proven results for both the body and mind, promoting emotional health and reducing feelings of occasional sadness and stress. When you're feeling at peace and you're in a good mood, You can be more present with your family and friends. You can be more responsive and engaged at work. And you can better enjoy the activities that make your life meaningful. Luminex is an important part of Melaleuca's complete line of brain health supplements. You can't avoid all the ups and downs of life, but Luminex can help you better manage them. Bring greater enjoyment to every important moment with the all-natural power of Luminex, only available at Melaleuca, the wellness company.
Okay, so thank you for watching my presentation. Hopefully you've understood and learned something concerning the 12 success factors about a business and why I'm so excited about this company. Just by viewing the products, you well understand exactly what I'm actually speaking about here. Okay, so next steps. First of all, take your phone out, capture that QR code. Matter of fact, I'll probably go ahead and do it myself just to make sure. Take my phone. And I'm going to go ahead and get the screen, and it says rewards and incentives. And when I do that, it's going to come out, congratulations, this $100 wine savings card is yours. So you can see it right there, $100 savings card. Okay, it gives you all the information. And that's for thanking for actually taking the time to watch this presentation. Okay, next, how do we get started? Everyone starts out just like I did back in 1991, just by becoming a customer of Melaleuca. So it costs $19 to become a member. And sometimes they do have specials, like here in March, they had a $1 special. But right now, currently, it's $19 to be a member, an annual fee. Just like Costco, except Costco is $65 to $130. For Melaleuca, it only costs $19. Okay, very simple. But when you purchase that, we're going to give you, they are so excited and they are so sold on their products. And they believe in those products to the extent that they're going to give you $100 in free products during the first 5 months. Now, why in the heck are they going to give you $100 worth of free products? Wait a minute. You're going to pay $19 and then they're going to give you $100 free products. I'll tell you why. Because they know that once you use their products, you're going to see how effective they are and how life-changing they are, that you're going to keep on ordering. And as a result, that's why they want you to try other products. So when you go to the cart and you pick up your, like in my case, my Peak Performance, my Luminex, that helps me sleep better, my Fiber-Wise, I'm older, but even for everybody else, you need 30 grams of fiber, but you need soluble fiber, and that's what this does. So I got this, I got the Luminex, I have my Peak Performance vitamins. I'm already qualified for what we call the 50% discount. And then I get the other, every time I go to my shopping cart, it gives me other things to pick. And why? Because the more products that you try and the more products you use, you're going to switch stores. See, this is not about new money. This is about your old money that you're already there. See, you're already buying, you already have things in your bathroom, in your laundry room, up under your kitchen sink, in your bathroom and everything else that you're already using. And now you're going to find out, well, I'm just going to shop here, not just get my vitamins here, but everything else. Okay, enough about that. So you're going to get $100 free products. Okay, spread out over the first 5 months of being a customer. You're going to be able to get the products at a 50% discount. And it's not just those items. You'll be amazed. It's like over 450 different products or services that you can use. Okay, so this is what I need you to do. Very important. The first thing I need you to do, you're going to go with this URL, bit.ly/product 450. And I want you to go there and you're going to complete a checklist. I'm going to go over there, but I want you to complete that. It will, when you're done, it's going to send it to me. And I have your name, your first name, your last name. I have your cell number. Then what I want you to do, after you complete that, I want you to go here to calendarly.com, here /JB Smith Jr. And I want you to set up an appointment so that we can get together and I can go over the enrollment process. We're going to be able to do it either on my cell phone or on the computer. We will be able to do that. And we're going to take you through the enrollment process. Okay. And you're going to see how simple and easy it is. Okay. And we're only doing this the one time, but I'm going to stay in contact with you. Okay. Then the next thing you can do in the meantime, between the time we're able to get back together, you can go here to the melaleuca.com website /here, and you can actually see the online shopping store. You can actually look and see of all the different products and stuff which are there, and you can get an idea of what you want to order and stuff like that. But you have to be a member first, and you need to be referred. Okay. So my member number is the same as my cell number. You can call me at this number if you want to go ahead and get ready, like right now. You say, Jordan, I want to do this now. I need these products and everything else now. That's how I am. I can't deal without my products and stuff. Okay. So that is exactly what it is. That's where we're at. You have seen both presentations. I gave you concepts concerning the 12 successful things for being a business. I'm looking for customers. This is my business. I'm not in to get you into anything. I am sharing with you some life-changing products that you need to have and you need to use. And if that's not the case for you, then that's fine. I've done my job. My mission is to help 1,000 families change their lives financially. Okay, but this is it. So very shortly, let's take a look here at this product checklist, and then we're going to come back here. So what we're going to do, we'll go ahead and click out of here. I need to click out. Let me get out of this presentation. And what I'm going to do is go here to the checklist and what we're going to do. So this is what the product checklist look like. It says, what products do you use? Check off each product. These are services that you use on a regular basis and you normally purchase within every 30 to 90 days. Okay, so a score of 35 enables you to get up to 50% discount, and membership offers you $100. You have two symbols. These are things that actually help you with weight loss and healthy metabolism. And these are to help and boost and maintain your immune system. So these are different areas. These are all. So all you're going to do is go ahead and click all the different things that you need. All the different things that you currently have used or have purchased in the past. Okay, like women are using all these things for facial care. You get all these things, so just check them off. If it applies, if you actually have it or purchase it in your home, you want to check it off. When you get done, you're going to go ahead and complete the whole thing. Click everything that you have purchased or used, and you're going to see that you're already using it. Again, what I mentioned is that we're not talking about new money. We're talking about money that you're already spending at the grocery store down the way, except for one thing. See, when you go down to CVS or somebody told you about steaks or even the Costco, whatever, and you go spend money in that money is benefiting them. Okay. In this case, this is an American-based manufacturer. Okay. Everything is built, everything is made in this factory, which is in the United States. So I ain't got to worry about tariffs or anything else that's going on. Okay. So anyway, go ahead and complete this, and you hit the button. It's going to send this score, and then we'll get together and we'll go over how to enroll. We'll actually do it either on the phone. I actually can run my whole business and stuff off of my cell phone, so I can send you an enrollment form and everything else. All I have is your cell number. I can easily go ahead and get that done. So with that in mind, this is Dr. Smith. Thank you for taking your time, for spending with me and everything else. And I look forward to working with you either two ways. One, of showing you how these products and enjoying you and treating you as a valued customer. I stay in contact with you. I will be sending you some emails here during the next week because I know we all get busy. Okay. But thank you for your time and stuff today. If you don't enroll today, maybe you roll up in the future. And once you become a customer and you know how everything works, like on the website, etc. Matter of fact, I am going to do that one last thing. I am going to go to the Melaleuca website. Same as the link I just gave you. And let's see how this works. And now this goes to the Melaleuca website. And if you see what it says here is to learn how you can become a member, contact me, Jordan B. Smith Jr. And this is the Melaleuca website. And you can click on this. This tells you about the company. But see, you got supplements, cleaning and laundry, personal care, beauty, health, medicines and treatments, home fragrances, essential oils, even new products, extra savings. And you also up in the top here, you see this, in my case, is my loyalty shopping dollars. They also have a learn to earn. So when you become a member and you watch videos about their different products, then they're going to give you loyalty dollars and stuff that allow you to do it. Again, once you start using the products, you understand how much money you're going to actually save. You will be saving money by doing it, and then you'll probably thank me. All right, this is Dr. Smith. I am excited about this opportunity here to share high quality products. And again, my job is very simple. I'm helping people have a great life. That's it. Helping them. Our mission to enhance the lives of those we touch by helping other people reach their goals. This is Dr. Smith.